Efforts to secure backing for Theresa May's deal are intensifying, with senior government ministers urging MPs to give the twice-defeated divorce deal another go. This after May promised to resign if her proposal is passed. Those tipped to replace her say now is the time to back the deal.
17.4 million people asked us to leave the European Union. We now have a chance to make sure that we do. That's why everyone should support the Prime Minister's deal.
The Speaker of the House told the government that it could only put the deal before Parliament again if it was fundamentally different.
That I do expect the government to meet the test of change.
So the government's devised a plan to split the deal already agreed with the EU into its two constituent parts, the withdrawal agreement and the political declaration. The withdrawal agreement includes details about citizens' rights, the $51 billion Brexit bill for leaving the EU, and the Northern Irish border. It's a legally binding document and has to be passed in Parliament by Friday to allow the UK to leave the EU on May the 22nd. The political declaration, on the other hand, dictates the future relationship between the UK and EU and forms the basis of future trade talks. It's a much shorter document. It's also not legally binding. By separating the two, a plan to vote only on the withdrawal agreement was given the green light by the Speaker to go before Parliament on Friday. And this was how it was presented.
This House notes the European Council decision of the 22nd of March 2019, taken in agreement with the United Kingdom.
But what does it all mean? In short, the government is using the Friday deadline set by the EU to secure backing for 80% of Theresa May's proposal, resetting the Brexit clock to May the 22nd. If the plan gets the required support, it will allow the UK to leave the EU with a deal entitling the country to a 2-year transition period. It's been called the bare bones of Brexit, and it's a big risk for the government, considering hardline Brexiteers and Theresa May's own party and Northern Ireland's Democratic Unionist Party that props up May's government have repeatedly refused to back it. They'll have to rely on support from other sides of the House, but the opposition Labour Party has said that it would be the blindest of blind Brexits.
That would mean leaving the EU with absolutely no idea where we're heading. That cannot be acceptable.
Meanwhile, MPs are continuing to look for an alternative to Theresa May's deal after seizing control of parliamentary proceedings on Wednesday. No single plan gained a majority. MPs will vote again on Monday. The big question both Leavers and Remainers are asking now is whether Theresa May's Brexit gamble will pay off. Neave, Al Jazeera, Westminster.